Hi, patient John Doe. Like you know, my name is Christian. I'm your nurse. Now that you've learned a little bit of the different medications that you would be taking, I heard that you've been inquiring about different common triggers that might occur or might flare up your asthma. Now that I got contact from your parents to teach you one-on-one, I just want to give you this brochure given from, provided by the CDC to show you, things that might possibly cause common triggers and ways to prevent it. Um, you know that, from learning everything now, that asthma affects your lungs, causing wheezing, shortness of breath, coughing, and chest tightness. You could do things to control this, that so you won't have these symptoms. So you could be able to sleep better at night, won't miss school or work. We'll be able to play sports, and we'll keep you from coming back to the hospital or in the hospital or staying in the hospital overnight. Like if you could see through your brochure, some common triggers will help prevent asthma attack. Some of the most common ones, one is outdoor air pollution, such as industrial emissions and automobile exhausts, which can cause attacks. So by to try to avoid this, pay attention to the media to forecast any possible pollution that you might hear, or even forest fires that might occur. Um, Next are cockroach allergens. The most important way to do this is to get rid of them, because the presence of cockroaches and their dropping in your food or in the area that you stay at will trigger an asthma attack. So biggest thing is to try to get rid of the cockroaches and to avoid them from coming back. Try to vacuum and sweep the areas that might attract them, at least every 2 to 3 days, to prevent them from coming or trying to eat some food that might be around in your room, your kitchen. Another one is pets. If you do have pets, the number one thing would be to get rid of your pets. But obviously, some of us have attachments to our fellow animals. So the biggest thing would be one is to keep the patient out of the bedroom, because keeping the dog in the room will possibly bring up a flare up. Another thing is you should try to bathe your pet at least weekly, and cutting the fur and all from the patient from the animal is not going to help. It's the actual pet being around where it might be causing a flare up. And then also vacuuming where the pet might be or any hard surfaces, to mop them with a damp mop to avoid a flare up. Another one is mold. It can be, inhaled breathing can cause an asthma attack. So try to keep the humidity levels in the house between 35 to 50. But if you are in hot and humid climate, you should try to use the AC as much as possible or a dehumidifier. Okay. Another one is tobacco smoke. Most important, no smoking. One, it's bad for your health, but one, it's gonna definitely flare up an asthma attack. So do not smoke, and then also try to avoid secondhand smoke as much as possible. If you happen to be going to a party or anything like that, and you see people smoking, try to stay away because it can definitely cause a flare up and potentially make things worse for you. Okay. Another one of the most common ones is dust mice. Um, Dust mice is something that's not preventable. It's going to be found in everybody's house. So the most important thing that you need to do is by preventing an attack, by using a pillow case cover to make a barrier between you and the dust mice. Um, don't use down-filled pillows, quilts, or comforters. And then last is to remove any stuffed animals, clutter in the bedroom. By doing all these, by knowing about these common triggers and ways to prevent them, you'll be able to avoid attacks. So the most important thing is if patient John Doe, you could just verify me back these common triggers and ways to avoid them. Okay, correct. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. You provided the common triggers to 100% accuracy. You verifying it back to me helps me know that you understand what I'm saying to you about these triggers. Any other questions, concerns? Thank you.